versus Goliath fight. Inglewood residents up against the railroad as it pushes to take over their land.
And Sarah Didra back in land in tonight's Scene from Skycam segment. What do you have?
Well, we cover traffic on the Dan Ryan all the time, and we're flying along 57th Street. This stands out. It used to be a neighborhood. Now, this is the railroad, but up here used to be a neighborhood. Now it's just scattered homes here and there, and mainly just plots sitting empty. Well, it turns out the Norfolk Southern Railroad has been buying up land here since about 2008 to expand its railroad. As you can see, that expansion has already started, but there are still some property owners left there who don't want to sell. And now their fight is coming to a climax.
I've lived here for 35 years.
Deborah Payne doesn't want to give up her home.
I thought this would be where I'd stay for the rest of my life, really.
Over the last several years, she's watched Norfolk Southern Railroad swallow up the homes and land around her.
Right here used to be a playground. This is where the kids used to play. It was like a community over there.
But that community is disappearing as a nearby railroad expands. This is Norfolk Southern's South Side Rail Yard. It sits on 140 acres west of the Dan Ryan and north of Garfield. It's where containers are transferred between railroads and trucks for delivery across the country. The railroad is in the process of expanding its yard 84 acres south to 61st Street to accommodate shipping growth. It's a plan the city of Chicago supports, saying it will benefit the local Englewood community by bringing new jobs and economic investment to the area. But there's one problem. There are a handful of residents left who don't want to sell.
This house has been a part of my family for over 50 years, so it has greater value than just simply being a house. They have to come through me. My vacant lot is the closest to this line.
Stephen Rogers is leading the Englewood Railway Coalition, a group of 13 property owners left in the area who have been fighting the railroad for several years to keep their land. Norfolk Southern began purchasing property for its expansion back in 2008. Now it owns 96% of what it needs, including 105 vacant lots it purchased from the city in 2013. While some residents were happy to take the railroad's offers and leave, those left were recently told by the railroad, accept our final offer or expect eminent domain proceedings. The coalition doesn't believe eminent domain should be used in this case.
This freight yard is not in the benefit of the public. This freight yard is just an expansion on the part of Norfolk Southern Railroad, which is a Fortune 500 company.
As they continue what they call their David versus Goliath battle, property owners say they no longer feel like they're being treated as tax-paying citizens.
My home is right next to this house right here, which is owned by Norfolk Southern Railroad. They purchased this house and now own it. Look at the landscaping.
There's overgrowth on many properties. Street signs are broken or missing, and some street lights don't work. For Deborah Payne, this is becoming the new norm.
It's getting to be the norm, what I see. You get to seeing this, and it's like, okay, this is Norfolk Southern. This is what they're doing.
And again, this is a project the city supports. The city says it's addressed the lighting issues, but hasn't gotten any calls for the missing street signs. It will, however, send inspectors out and replace what's missing. Now, as for the railroad, Norfolk Southern tells us it is increasing the frequency of mowing and is making every effort to keep the property clean during the work. Meantime, these property owners say they're going to keep fighting.
Did it look clean when you were there? I mean,
Not when I was there.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's a construction zone, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks, Sarah.
Updating our top stories next.
We'll be right back.